back, everybody. And let me start the recording for the podcast. So, the illustrious Captain Zedros has sent Xerxes and Beirut on their way. And Siren, you are in the market square. It is busy. People are busy cooking. There's some street food happening. There's already some musicians here and there. So I'm going to give you an opportunity. You can either try to steal the show, as in, like, go up to the little like the little stage that they've set up and attempt to basically take over and like be louder than everybody else, or you can try and exercise your leadership skills and see if you can get like a whole group band thing happening.
I can try do the group thing because I think it would be better, be more. I don't know what's the word. Festively? No, my brain just stopped working. I think it would be better. We all did it together.
All right.
That rhymed.
It probably would be. So give me a second. I'm just trying to find something here. I think this will do it. All right.
I just
Don't worry about it.
cringed.
So, how are you going to assemble your fellow musicians and things and get them to perform together?
That's a good question. Let me think. I'd probably go to some groups individually and ask them very nicely if they'd like to amp up the performance and put on quite the show.
So give me a persuasion check to see if you can get these different personalities on board.
I'm so scared. Oh, thank goodness.
Holy Moses.
Let's make it great, guys.
So that was a natural 20 from our bard with a bonus of +8 to her persuasion skill. So yeah, you are like honey-tongued. You, without a doubt, you managed to get everybody involved in this.
What I said, but just smoother. You know?
Yeah, a lot smoother. Because this is fantasy, and we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Not good. Yeah.
Yeah, you bring together this crowd. I mean, you managed to orchestrate things that they somehow managed to find additional tables to put on top of the stage. So you've got like a tiered performance with people standing on tables and then on chairs and then people sitting on the ground in front of them. And there's like a whole movement going on. You've got like a little orchestra going on here. People playing flutes and lutes and you name it. There's even some weird dwarf that's brought out a set of drums.
Nice.
That he's busy.
Does he have dreads?
Yeah, he's got some dreads.
But
they're like the funkiest looking dreads, and when you get a closer look at it, it smells like mutton.
Oh,
cool. I don't get close to it.
But can I get advantage if I use my pipe and like tell an epic story of one of our epic adventures? Epic.
All right, well, that would be like a more of a solo thing. If you were doing this where you're getting everybody together to make music, how would you orchestrate that?
I would not be the best conductor, right? Is it that's what you call
Yeah,
me?
conductor.
I wouldn't be the best. I would just probably start off with like a tune, and hopefully people will just follow in with it, and we'll like just harmonize together beautifully. Very scared.
So give me a performance check, please.
Oh, I'm so. Ooh, at least it's not a 1.
So With a 15, you make a passable effort at it. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, most of these people are
It's not
drunk
right.
anyway. And feasting. And so the people that are closest to this, makeshift stage are probably in the best seats in the house and hear your song and see the imagery the best. So yeah, you make a pretty good impression on the crowd. The people further away from you, they don't really care that much.
Soon.
You do, however, notice that Galen Primewater has moved off from his balcony and is actually walking amongst the people. And you see he's actually as he's going through the town, he's making like this huge show of greeting people. You see he's dressed in a very fine looking like cream suit, basically. And shaking hands, kissing babies, kind of a thing. And every once in a while, you'll see he'll stop at like what is clearly a poorer family or something that are perhaps buying the shittiest meat pies at the stand, and he will hand them small coin pouches, basically little bags of coin. And you see their faces transform as he does this.
Such a nice person. Is that all I notice?
For you, you can give me a perception check.
Perception. My God, why I'm having many heart attacks tonight.
That's like 7.
It's a stroke.
7.
It keeps bouncing off a 1.
Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to say roll survival, and let's see if you roll a 7 again. It would be a joke. Nope. There we go. See, it's not a hack. So, with a roll of 11, you don't see very much else happening. You do see some of the other council members moving through the crowds as well. There is a fairly heavy presence of guards moving through the crowds. You are also aware that there seem to be a few more dwarves around in town than you thought actually inhabited the town. Also milling around and enjoying the festivities. You also see some of those strangers that you noted earlier on with the darker skins coming off of those boats. They are also mingling in the town, and give me an insight check. And actually, if anybody else who's in the market area, you can also give me an insight check. Byron, I will roll for you if you'd like me to.
I was stuck in the corner.
Or you can roll if you've got your dice with you.
I was thinking Sion probably wouldn't have any insight. He'd be too just engrossed in looking at the wares and he's totally out of it.
All right.
Can I use my passive instead?
Nope. What is your passive insight?
17.
17. For shits and giggles, I should say this. No, but this is a called check. So no, 14. Yeah. You suck.
Blame D&D Beyond for informing me to that fact.
Yeah, no. No, we will start using it more often. Don't worry. So, Siren, with your insight check, you notice that as these foreigners, for want of a better word, these strangers are moving through the crowd. They're moving in small groups of 3 or 4 people. You manage to overhear snippets of their conversation that's slightly accented, but it's not too different from the Kieland, way of talking, the common tongue. But you do notice that, like the fisher folk in particular, and those people, what should I say, like the guardsmen, the dwarves, they all give them a once over. They're looking at them a little bit suspiciously.
I see.
Is there anything else you want to do during this? Anybody else?
Just perform
Are
well.
there any jugglers around here?
Oh yeah, there's jugglers. Sirens managed to like corral all the entertainers into this main market square, and the music is playing, the wine is flowing, the food is being served, and there's jugglers. There's even some like contortionists that have come from some faraway land that are busy like distorting their bodies into like not crowd pleasing, but like crowd disgusting.
I was gonna
You
say
hear
that,
these
like
noises, you follow
watching
them.
that, I'm getting like chills down my spine and creeped out. I turn away from that and just watch the jugglers instead.
Very fascinating, I must say.
Is there anything in particular you want to do with the jugglers, Byron?
No, I just want to clap and like I'll give them like a silver each, and then drop like a gold in the Siren's orchestral hat group.
All right, so that will be 3 silver pieces for the jugglers,
Yeah, and a gold
and
piece for
1 gold for
Siren.
Siren. All right,
I'll give that to the people later.
all right. Everybody else, is there anything else you want to do during this festival?
I need to go to Kester's leather goods.
Oh, yeah, you still want to do the leathery stuff, the skinny stuff, as Beirut said. So heading off towards Kester's leather goods, immediately something strikes you. Usually, you've been up this way a couple of times now, and what's always sort of haunted your dreams afterwards is the stench from the tannery. But with all this rain that's come down, it seems to have displaced the smell. And while there's still that strange, acrid taste to the air, it's nowhere near as bad as it usually is. It's almost pleasant.
Nice.
And you can see her and some of her guys are out there. They've set up racks where they've got stuff drying. They've also got a couple of people are busy, all those boards and things that they were busy putting up. And this is actually pretty much a thing that you've noticed all over town. People are busy removing all their like hurricane protection kind of things from their buildings, from their shops and their houses and things. And you see, Kestel is marching around, hanging things up. You see she's like carrying leathers out. You take it that somewhere along the line there must have been a leak. So they're busy just taking care of business. She does take note of your approach as you're coming up the road towards her. Mr. Xerxes!
Kester, I've got some treats for you.
Come on in. And she leads you into like this rather plain looking shop, but you see there's like stands, like little mannequin stands almost, that have completed sets of leather armor on it. You see some other fine like coats and things. You see boots and gloves and all kinds of stuff made out of leather in this place. She leads you to this counter and she says, well, let me see what you got.
I'm gonna have to be with Xerxes.
Sorry? Yeah, I would have grabbed you to come with.
Okay.
Because you've got it in the bag.
Oh yes.
So I'll put it out. I'll pull out the snake skins first, and I'll go. I've got some really exotic creatures that I've come across. Rather massive, if I may say. And I'll take out the 2 snake skins and I'll put them across the table. First things first. Leave the prized possession for last. What do you think of these?
So I just want to bring up their stuff quickly, because I think they were below.
One was Avs and one was really good.
Oh, give me a second. What's the name? It's just giving me so much fun. Giant constrictor snake ski hide. That's interesting. I thought it might have it with me, or have it on there, but it did not. Give me another second. Giant. Ooh, I can't spell giant. Gargantuar.
You don't know what the CR was?
Yeah, basically.
2.
Oh, did I actually tell you? Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
So with a 2, it is below what you would normally have, but it is a copious amount, and she says to you, "Yeah, I could probably make some boots or something out of this, some gloves." There's people with weird fascination with snake skin. I don't really get it myself. Can be a bit of a bitch to work with. She says, for both of these, the one being in pretty good condition, the other one not so good condition. Let me see. She'll give you about half as much as you would get for something with a CR3. So she says, I'll give you 125 gold pieces for both.
Cool. I'll say that's fine. But I want you to make a really good offer on this next thing. I'm pretty sure you're going to love it. It is astounding. And I will take 30 gold for myself and Beru and pocket it, and you can put the rest in the party sheet.
Nice. Nobody else is with you, so they won't know.
It's only 30. And
Tell that to the guy
So-
living in the street.
So must I add 30 for me?
yeah, we
Or is it-
each.
Okay, 30 each. All right.
Well, the rest of you, what's it going to be? It's going to be 60 divided by 4. It's going to be 15 gold each.
I would have said
16 gold each.
take my share because, but that's okay.
Wasn't it 125?
It was 125.
Yeah,
That's why I say it's 16 gold each. For the rest of them.
Yay.
I'm rounding up. So, wait, did I get that right? Yes, I did. Never mind. Stop
There's one
confusing
gold.
my math brain.
And then I'll say, look at this magnificent piece that I must say I have skinned to perfection. And I'll start taking out this crocodile hide or whatever you want to call it.
Yep. The Devourer's hide that you somehow managed, if I remember right, you rolled really, really well on that one.
Yeah.
And that is a CR4, I think.
6.
Was it a 6? Ooh, okay. I need a calculator.
Also, I want to make some boots out of that.
Out of the crocodile hide.
Yeah.
So, the croc hide is going to be worth 600 gold. In total. Leather boots, I have no idea how much that costs.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Boots, is there such a thing? Boots, there are, actually. 1 gold piece. No, not for being made out of this stuff. Like, why is there not an expensive gold boots? I have no idea how she would divvy this up and how much leather would be used. But let's say that 50 gold pieces will give you a set of boots made out of this.
Okay. Can I persuade her to give me a deal? I'll say, I want to give you this crocodile skin for 600. What's you say 600, 650?
600, yeah.
600. But can you give me a discount on a fur coat and some crocodile skin boots?
A discount. So you're trying to persuade her to give you a discount as part of the deal,
Yeah.
basically. Sure, give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
I want to just say Byron.
Yeah.
I'm going to add that 16 gold to your character sheet on Fantasy Grounds already. Yeah,
Thank you.
from the constrictor snakes.
Wait, do we need to add that?
Yes. You will all need to add 16 gold. And depending on these two bastards, how are you divvying up the bounty from the Devourer?
Don't know yet. want to see how much this stuff is going to cost me.
All right. So with that would be. You want a cloak as well?
No. A coat.
Coat.
A fur coat, yeah.
So you're gonna have crocodile skin boots and a fur coat. You're gonna look like a pimp out of the 80s.
Well, I am
I
Yes,
think
yes.
that's what he's going for.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
I have no idea. Probably about 5 gold pieces for the coat, and yeah, for those croc boots, 50. So that would be 55 altogether. And I'll say that she gives you a 20% discount on it, so it will cost you 44 gold.
44 gold. Okay, cool.
And it will take about a week to make those croc boots.
Okay, cool. So 600 minus 44 is 556.
Mm-hmm.
So you can split the 556 between the party.
So, splitting it between everybody, including you.
Yeah, everyone.
Alright, 556. And I will distribute that as well then. Oop. Done. 92 gold pieces each.
Score, that's really nice.
So,
So I have to make a note for coat and boots.
yeah, I have just made the same note. Is there anything else that you want to do?
I don't think so. I think I'll go back to everyone else.
Cool. Everybody else, what do you want to do? As you see Xerxes and Beirut returning from up on the
Perform
hill.
better.
I bring gifts and I'll give everyone what? It's like almost 108 gold. I'll say, here's gold, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Go shop and be merry.
No, I'm gonna perform better now because of I got paid.
You got paid. You saw them dollars. So, if you were still performing in the market, give me another performance check. Are you performing by yourself or still performing as part of the whole?
No, I'm
Shebang.
still performing.
Okay. So give me
Oh.
performance. Natural 1.
Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do it! See, don't do that!
Oh, damn!
You
Okay.
make my head shake.
I'm very sorry, Siren.
How
that
dare
just confirms the hex.
A
No,
flew into my face and I tripped and I did this comedic.
for the podcast, I did call out a natural 1 before she actually rolled, and Siren got a natural 1 for her performance check. So maybe I can see into the future.
A coin hits me in
Wait,
the
I
face.
need to play the lotto. Oh, it's too late. Damn it.
Cartoon rolled just down the stairs and did just the broken instrument noises.
I'd rather say you're
break
playing your magical flute, right? That's making the images.
Break it.
No, it's not going to be broken. But all of a sudden, Siren is affected by a tremendous amount of distraction and attention deficit disorder, and the images are no longer following the story or the bardic music that is being played all around, and she's just lazily making images of things like Beirut gonking Xerxes over the head, Cyan trying to pull off his hat, things like that. Corollas fighting everybody with not a quarterstaff in his hand, but like a long constrictor snake. And it's just
nice.
wobbling all over the place.
I love
And yeah, let's just say that you're getting a few looks from the musicians around you.
I'm gonna look down and just be like, "This is your fault." See, this is what happens when you distract me. God.
And
But not enough for some people to hear, but not all people.
I wonder how that would play out. Actually, let me see if anybody would notice.
Can I try help Siren recover
It's
by
always
just
your fault.
yelling out free ale and like putting down like 10 gold at the nearest ale counter?
Wow, 10 gold is a lot of ale.
Yeah.
If
Let's
I'm not
make it merry.
mistaken.
Just try and get people to just kind of overlook that.
Ugh, I'll keep looking down and rambling.
Holy crap, that is a lot. I mean, a gallon of ale is 2 silver pieces.
Oh Jesus!
The whole town is pissed.
Well,
Yeah, no,
you've got some
Siren's had a bunch
friends.
to drink. Yeah, no, he's had a bunch to drink, and he's letting the ale flow and trying to help Siren out here.
Cool.
See, now he has to.
So must I deduct that from your gold for you?
Please.
Cool. So, as quickly as Cyan receives the nice hefty sack of gold from Xerxes, he spends it on booze for the town. Okay, so just before, because it's almost closing time, if I can put it, closing time for us, not closing time for the town. Is there anything else that you would like to do in the next 10 minutes or so?
Drink, because I'm depressed now.
Well, there's lots of ale. Free ale.
No, I could just buy my own keg.
You could.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Carolus?
No,
Garius?
no,
Party.
I'm just enjoying the vessel.
So, Xerxes, would you have told everybody else about Bunkatar's message?
About the sailor, yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right. Come on, you guys, help me out. What else do you want to do?
Actually, no. While as we're getting more drunk, go to Siren and go.
Mm.
Why the hell is your name different?
What do you mean? What
Well,
name?
you told us in the pub the other night that your name is Cat or something like that.
Katarina, because
Yeah.
it's an alias. All great performers have those.
Do I believe her?
Are you telling the truth, Siren?
No.
So, make a deception check for me, please. And you can make an insight check, Richard.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I can only roll 1 to 20s.
Drunk
Okay.
Siren is best Siren.
I would have told you if I rolled lower.
So for the podcast, Siren rolled another natural 20 on deception for a total of 26 versus Carcarius's insight of 11 plus 7, which is 18. So yeah, you believe her.
Cool.
That's an alias. It's
Okay.
a stage name.
It's good.
No, it works. I guess it's easier for people to remember a single name than a full name.
Yes,
Pretty much.
of course.
Allegedly.
I had a nice plan figured out if I rolled low.
Just trip again and run from the conversation.
No, I had good idea.
Okay, so anybody else want to do anything? Or shall we leave whatever happens next till next week?
So
So
the only
anything-
thing from last week is the cultist contact that you wanted to work on. I don't know if you've given any thought to that yet.
I have not given any thought to it yet, sorry, Alan.
No rush.
I will.
That's the only thing on my list.
Okay, was that on your list? I will still have to think on that one a bit more. I will
How
get back to you on that.
How drunk is my character?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Because I have an idea.
Peter,
Save.
did you want to say something?
Yeah, come on. So the fair is going on. Is there anything else we can do?
Well,
Still
it's up,
during the day.
it's up
It's
to you
night.
guys. I mean, it's completely up to you guys. If there's something you wanted to do, you can. This day is like we'll call it downtime, but it's basically just you guys doing whatever you want. It's not really downtime. It's just
But there's a fair going on.
it's not really a fair. It's more just like a festival for celebrating the end of the storm. You can see there's even some people like making like little pilgrimages, if you will, up to the Temple of Procan and like giving offerings at the temple.
Oh dang! In that case, someone's gonna be like calling out, you know,
You're sitting there with
kind
your,
of like
your arms.
drunkenly yelling out, "Don't forget about Osprey," and kind of vaguely pointing at the docks.
Yeah,
Aw.
you will definitely receive. You start like getting bundles of like there at your little shrine. You can actually see when you go and check in. You see that there's like some people have put like little bowls of like some sort of fishy soup. There's some apples and potatoes and all kinds of like vegetable matter.
Happy cyan noises.
Cyan like tears up at seeing.
And would you have constructed your shrine with like a little offering bowl?
He would.
There was a water bowl that they could dip their fingers in.
There was a
but not
water
the
bowl, hey?
Yeah.
So I will say that in that bowl, considering that your goddess is also like Procan, is also in good standing, these people are not exceptionally wealthy. So in that bowl, you find a mixture of silver and coppers that come to about 11 silver pieces.
Oh. Okay. Can I nail my alms box there so people don't have to put it in the water bowl?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll nail my alms box to the side. Stick
Yeah.
it.
You can even like slap some paint on there and say donations. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a big red scrolly arrow pointing down.
Yeah, probably something crass like that.
I feel like it would be a cyan-colored arrow.
So Siren, are you only drinking ale? And you're drinking enough to get drunk?
Yeah, probably.
Well, then you could probably just like willfully fail that save anyway. But yeah, I'd say then yes. If you're planning to get drunk, you can consider yourself drunk.
Then I'll look at Carcarius and be like in a really like drunk stupor, like, have you ever? Now stay with me.
Yeah.
Have you ever pissed off a noble person?
I can't.
Noise.
That was just so perfectly timed.
That was me putting the poisoned effect onto Siren.
It's beautiful.
I'm imagining her saying that, and as she finishes that sentence, puking on my sheet.
Oh, sorry about it, but
That's fine. But no, I don't believe I've ever pissed off a noble person.
it's legit quite funny. You should
Oh,
try it.
really?
Yeah, you should try it.
I don't think I know that many noble people to piss off.
Oh, you don't need to just do it. You'll probably die, but just do it.
I take it you're talking from experience.
No. Why would I talk? Maybe.
Okay.
Sounds suspicious.
I am a suspicious person. I've only now just told you my name.
That
A
is-
legit name. We don't even know if that's true.
Never
It's
know.
all lies.
I am a lie.
Lies and deception. Cacarius, I need your help
With what?
to embellish your shrine to think of as Osprey.
Nope.
No, the other one, Procan.
How,
Propane.
Propane. Sorry.
how many beers have you had to confuse my god with science god?
Let's check.
Wait, I don't even remember your gods.
Gone save.
Oh, hi.
What the fuck was that?
That's not mine.
He-
Okay.
He's had quite a few, but he's dead sober. You think he's just muddled?
So-
my god is Procan.
Procan, yes.
I think it's got less to do with the drinking and more to do with what he's smoking.
Oh.
That makes sense.
The weed that never stops.
Yep, that halfling weed.
Yes, the only good thing halflings make.
All right. So I'm going to say that it is
Wonder.
now 9 o'clock. So I think I'm going to call it here for this week's session. Next week, yeah, you guys need to like knock heads together and figure out where you're going, what you're doing. I'm leaving this next part up to you guys.
I'll
It-
follow.
Also, just as a note, I've put in file Z siren pistol for noblemen.
There we go.
No.
Important information. Maybe, possibly,
Maybe.
maybe
She's
not.
not the only one, though.
Generally, they're a very
And-
pissy lot.
Yes.
And also as a sub note, leaving boots outside Siren's room for cleaning.
Sorry about that.
You know that she doesn't have so much a room as like a hammock in a bar.
I meant net in a corner. Just out
Anyway,
the middle.
What, was it vomit or was it like hairballs?
It was a mixture of both.
Ugh, a vomity
God.
hairball.
Yeah.
you heard it here first.
Chunky hairball.
Chunky hairballs.
Tabaxis in my game have hairball vomit. Yum. Meow.
Beautiful.
All right. Thank you very much, for everybody, for listening. From everybody here, I say to you, thank you very much. Unfortunately for our friend Byron, that had to do the rest on his phone because of damned load shedding. But I'm glad that you could still stick around. At least it's an option. Yeah, catch our podcast. I will probably upload it tomorrow or Friday by the latest on anchor.fm. And of course, you can watch the video on Twitch/Grin Gaming. And this is us signing off. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you next week.